Hey there, guys. It's Kage DQT coming at you for, well, a surprise many didn't see coming. I had talked about this earlier in the day as a potential possibility, and, well, lo and behold, the almighty Dread Dragon is upon us. The spectacular Dread Dragon in all his glory will be showing up tomorrow. Well, at this point, yeah, tomorrow for some. We're looking at a very interesting unit here, because in terms of JP value, he's not. I mean, from what people have said, they would rather this guy never existed. Like, for the whole global thing, they were like, oh, well, you guys really didn't miss anything by getting him. But as a collector, I want this unit. So we're going to go over what we can see for him. It's going to be broken down into two parts. There's going to be just kind of first impressions, what we can glean from the JP Wiki for this unit, and then sometime tomorrow, after I'm done pulling for this thing, because, well, let's face it, I've been asking for this unit for a while, and I don't know if Malcolm was, like, putting in actual feedback, or if somebody saw my cries for, like, Dread Dragon, please, but, well, he's coming. He is coming, and sure enough, people are going to have to pull on him if they want to stay in the top ranking, or if people really don't care about rank as much as they say they do, they will skip this guy entirely. So let's take a look here. So let's go ahead and see what this unit is all about. So Mr. Dread Dragon here, and these are his maximum stats, as the wiki says. They call them the Dozen Dragons, which I don't know how they get that as the translation here. But his weight is going to be 50 in the arena. I don't really know too much about the exact values for the weight and how they transition out, so I don't know if 50 in that regard is going to be useful or not. Convex power, I have no idea what that even is. The HP seems decent, 835 in that regard. But his other ratings here, the comprehensive evaluation of 8.5 out of 10, and the leader evaluation of 8.5 out of 10, for something that people would say is useless just going off of this wiki and the ratings they're giving this unit, you would think to yourself, okay, well, these numbers seem reasonable. What's the catch? Why does this unit not perform as well? So let's look at some of the strong points and weaknesses from what the JP Wiki here has. The strong point of the Dozen Dragon is that it has performance specialized for the Glare attribute, which I'm guessing means breath. With your own leader skill, you can increase the power of 5x5 squares, including yourself, by 10%. All the feats you can learn are of the Gura attribute and is the best character for enemies with Gura weaknesses. So, like Fizzle or Sizzle type weaknesses? Weaknesses, I don't remember the special skills that are specialized for a single unit. The weakness of a Dozen Dragon is that they don't learn special abilities for a single enemy. Okay, that's a fair point. All of the feats you can learn are range attacks, so if you think about the firepower given to one enemy, it will be inferior. Okay, so kind of like fights with, EX, where it's one or two enemies, and it wouldn't be a good contender to do any of the EX fights we've seen right now. It may work in Pyramid, but it definitely wouldn't be something where you'd be like, oh wow, I've got to have this thing. Therefore, it is recommended to use the Tokugi Secret Book to learn powerful physical feats for a single enemy. So if you have a B rank scroll with a single target attack, that would be ideal for this dragon, assuming you actually want to get this thing. And then here it brings up the leader characteristic of that 10% boost, which I believe is going to be to breath attack in a 5x5 square. And then we look down here at the actual abilities for Mr. Dread Dragon. Ooh, it's got a cool animation. Well, we're in trouble when, like, the big hit is 247. He's used up half his mana, and it looks like he's hit for 247, or a third of his mana on that one. Whew. Breath of the Sword, 22. Okay, so he must have hit with this Volcano Breath. Straight line, courses mount. Yeah, I mean, this, just overlooking what his tool set is, I mean, there's going to be maybe a few areas where he'll be actually useful. Like, if I wasn't trying to keep my ranking and also collecting these units to boost up all my dragons on hand for stat-wise, I just can't see a legitimate reason for pulling this. I mean, it's not really a great unit in that regards. I wonder if there's going to be any additional information in terms of the unit enhancement that's coming. But let's look here. Awakening skill, we've got all stat up. Good attributes and nail tips, whatever that means. Maybe physical attack. We've got resistances. We've got the, nothing really special here. Nothing really good at all. We see down here that there is a couple of different JP skills that the unit should have for recommended, like Heat Slash. Okay, and these are all matching with what we read a minute ago, where they're looking for a strong single target attack to add to this dragon. But I mean, even though it scored those 8.5s, it's very situational. It's very niche. It's just I don't know. But at the same time, it's like we dismissed Queen Slime, and next thing you know, Queen Slime was the cheese all end all of the Pyramid EX3, where if you had one, you could do the fight in 4 to 5 turns and just walk away. Because, once you get the fight done, you got the icon, you got the gems, who cares? It's over, it's done, just move on. But for people who didn't have that particular unit, they paid, they suffered. It's recommended that you take advantage of the leader characteristics of the Dozin Dragon, in this case, Dread Dragon, to learn how to slash. If you operate a Dozin Dragon as a leader, it will be the best feat acquisition. That doesn't sound very good. Now, in terms of recommended equipment, there's the Dragon Fang Sword and the Hasha no Ono, which I think that's the Warlord Axe? I can't tell exactly here. Oh, this should be interesting here. Should I draw a Dozin Dragon Gotcha? Let's read that. Let's see what they say here. Let's look at that. This is an evaluation of Darth Dragon Gotcha Special and Scout. Okay. Let's see. Should I draw this? Holding period. So it was only for a week back then. A little bit over a week. Dozin Dragon has a lower priority than other gotchas currently being held. If you want to strengthen the glare attribute, it's recommended to draw that's being held at the same time. The Tonaru Gotcha. I don't know what that is. That doesn't make any sense here. Like, I don't know. So there's another gotcha that was supposed to be at the same time back when this was up. I don't remember the timeline for it. It's just, yeah. The A rank unit here. What is the A rank unit? Can we even... Let's look at him real quick too while we're messing around with this. What's his power here? So in terms of like overall A rank, he's listed as a B, which I think is like just one of the bottom of the barrel units. There's not really much special about him. So this isn't like a redemption arc where, you have Baramos, and Baramos isn't exactly the greatest of the bunch, but if you get the A rank Serpent, that's a win. That's a fucking home run right there. So, people could max Awaken the Serpent. That is not a bad proposition. But just looking over this unit as well, maybe we'll do a unit review for him at some point. Just glazing over him doesn't really seem anything special. He'll just be another unit to max out for the family tree itself. So, but we'll see if we'll actually get into that. I will have to collect him as well. It'll have to be done. Will I max Awaken either of these units? Probably not. But if I get like 1 or 2 out of a stamp, okay, is what it is. I'll probably do a stamp run and we'll play until we get them, essentially. And we'll do a video where I pull that as well and probably have that on live stream. So, I mean, yeah, it's going to be for, you're only going to see maybe 2 or 3 types of people pull on this banner. Because you also are going to be contending with the other thing that's popping up at the same time, which is going to be the rerun that's also coming. We also have the first rerun. And here, you're going to have a paid guaranteed on the rerun, a chance to get a Dragon Lord that some people don't have, or a chance to at least get a duplicate of said Dragon Lord for 3k gems. So, I mean, for some people, Dread Dragon, great. I'm so excited. Can't believe that SE actually listened to some extent to me and other people. Well, let's face it, it was just me asking for it. It's just me. A fucking Kage. So, at the very least, there's going to be the rerun for the Dragon Lord. I would pull for that if you don't have him. I'd try that guaranteed. Go for it. You got a good shot. You at least get one, and if you only have one, get a chance to get a duplicate, because getting one on all these units is solid. Just getting the extra boost from them there. But realistically, with what's coming down the pipeline, this is just going to be a filler. We're going to have the training event coming up. We're going to get a new unit there, new B-rank troll, have some content, and hopefully we're going to have the DQ4 come out. Now, that'll be another video. We'll talk about the potential for Pizarro, the King of Monster Kind, to actually come out first. Could it happen? Yeah. Will it happen? Well, I mean, hell, we just got Dread Dragon out of nowhere, so at this point, I don't know what Global has in store for us, but now I'm sort of get kind of excited, because they're doing some stuff a little out of order. They're dropping things that didn't happen in JB. This Dread Dragon was done back at the very beginning. So, yeah. Other than that, folks, leave some comments. Let me know how you feel about Dread Dragon. Let me know if you're going to actually pull on him. And if you want to see some other type of content, also give me a buzz on that regard. I'm open to doing some other videos for this content here, for the game, and for some other Dragon Quest related stuff. Other than that, I will see you guys next time, and, well, that'll be tomorrow. We will be pulling for this. Stay tuned. Take care.